Regret, that haunting feeling of wishing we had done things differently in the past, is a universal human experience. It often arises from a sense of disappointment or dissatisfaction with our choices or actions, leading to feelings of sadness, guilt, or remorse. However, in the realm of Stoic philosophy, regret is viewed not as a crippling emotion, but as an opportunity for growth and self-reflection. Stoicism offers practical wisdom and strategies to help us navigate regret with resilience and wisdom, allowing us to cultivate a mindset that embraces life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and fortitude. In this episode, we'll explore how to deal with regret like a Stoic, offering insights and practices to help you transform this challenging emotion into a catalyst for personal growth and fulfillment. Chapter 1: Understanding the Nature of Regret. Regret, that haunting companion of the human condition, whispers its presence in the quiet moments of reflection, reminding us of paths not taken, words left unspoken, and deeds undone. It is a complex emotion, born from the chasm between our aspirations and our reality, between who we are and who we long to be. In the tapestry of Stoic philosophy, regret finds its place not as a weight to be carried, but as a beacon lighting the path to self-discovery and growth. Stoicism teaches us to confront regret not with bitterness or resignation, but with courage and clarity. It challenges us to embrace regret not as a mark of failure, but as a sign of our capacity for introspection and transformation. Regret often arises from a dissonance between our actions and our values, between the choices we make and the ideals we hold dear. It stems from a recognition of our fallibility, our inherent imperfection as human beings. Yet, far from being a cause for despair, regret can serve as a catalyst for growth, propelling us towards a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. At its core, regret is a testament to our capacity for self-awareness and moral reflection. It is a reminder that we are not bound by our past mistakes, but are instead free to learn from them and forge a new path forward. By acknowledging our regrets with honesty and humility, we open ourselves to the possibility of redemption and renewal, embracing the opportunity to become wiser, stronger, and more resilient individuals. As we embark on this exploration of regret, let us cast aside judgment and embrace curiosity. Let us delve into the depths of this complex emotion, seeking to understand its origins, its manifestations, and its impact on our lives. And as we navigate the turbulent waters of regret, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics, drawing strength from their teachings as we chart a course towards acceptance, resilience, and inner peace. Chapter 2: Embracing Acceptance. In the vast tapestry of human experience, regrets are woven with threads of longing and lament, a tapestry that often tempts us to dwell on what could have been. Yet, the Stoic sage, with unwavering resolve, bids us to turn our gaze inward, to confront regret not with bitterness, but with acceptance. Acceptance, in the Stoic tradition, is not a passive resignation to fate, but an active embrace of reality as it unfolds. It is a recognition that the past, with all its joys and sorrows, lies beyond our control, and that our power lies not in changing what has been, but in shaping what is to come. To embrace acceptance is to acknowledge our regrets without succumbing to despair, to accept our mistakes without losing sight of our potential for growth. It is to cultivate a mindset of equanimity and resilience, allowing us to weather the storms of regret with grace and fortitude. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, what is more delightful than to be so trained that, when anything untoward happens, it is the very thing which delights us? Acceptance, in the Stoic view, is not merely a state of mind, but a way of life, a way of being in the world that enables us to find beauty and meaning even in the midst of adversity. As we journey deeper into the heart of regret, let us heed the wisdom of the Stoics and embrace acceptance as our guiding light. Let us cultivate the courage to face our regrets with humility and grace, knowing that in acceptance lies the key to inner peace and fulfillment. And let us walk this path with open hearts and minds, trusting in the power of acceptance to transform our regrets into sources of strength and wisdom. Chapter 3: Cultivating Resilience. Regret, an ever-present specter lingering in the recesses of our minds, can often feel like an insurmountable barrier to inner peace and growth. Yet, within the heart of regret lies the potential for resilience, a steadfast resolve that can weather even the fiercest storms of self-doubt and uncertainty. Resilience, in the Stoic tradition, is not merely a trait to be admired from afar but a skill to be honed through deliberate practice and introspection. It is the art of bouncing back from life's inevitable setbacks and disappointments, emerging stronger and more resilient than before. To cultivate resilience in the face of regret is to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It requires us to confront our past mistakes with honesty and humility, acknowledging the lessons they hold without succumbing to despair or self-recrimination. The Stoics teach us that resilience is not the absence of hardship, but the ability to endure it with grace and fortitude. It is the inner strength that enables us to persevere in the face of adversity, to rise above our circumstances, and to forge a path forward guided by wisdom and integrity. At its core, resilience is rooted in self-awareness and self-compassion, the willingness to confront our flaws and imperfections with kindness and understanding. It is the recognition that we are not defined by our mistakes, but by how we choose to respond to them. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Resilience, according to the Stoics, is not a quality bestowed upon us by external circumstances, but a state of mind cultivated through disciplined thought and action. As we navigate the labyrinth of regret, let us embrace the teachings of the Stoics and cultivate resilience as our faithful companion. Let us draw upon the inner reserves of strength and courage that lie within us, knowing that in resilience lies the power to transcend regret and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. And let us walk this path with humility and grace, knowing that each step we take brings us closer to the light of a brighter tomorrow. Chapter 4. We Embracing Impermanence. In the grand tapestry of life, regret often stems from our attachment to the illusion of permanence, the mistaken belief that the present moment will endure forever, and that our choices and actions are etched in stone for all eternity. Yet, the Stoics remind us that all things are transient, ephemeral, and subject to the ceaseless flux of existence. To embrace impermanence is to recognize the fleeting nature of all things, to acknowledge that life is a river ever flowing, carrying us inexorably towards an uncertain future. It is to release our grip on the past and the future, and to find solace in the eternal now. The Stoics teach us that the key to overcoming regret lies in embracing impermanence with open arms, to cultivate a sense of detachment from the fleeting pleasures and sorrows of life, and to find peace amidst the ever-changing tides of fortune. In the words of Epictetus, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to, rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens, then you will be happy. Embracing impermanence, according to the Stoics, is not about resigning ourselves to fate, but about surrendering to the natural order of the universe and finding serenity in the midst of chaos. As we confront our regrets and sorrows, let us remember that all things must pass, that the pain we feel today will one day fade into memory, and that new joys and sorrows will arise in their place. Let us find comfort in the knowledge that we are but fleeting shadows dancing in the light of eternity, and that our regrets are but transient whispers in the vast silence of the cosmos. In embracing impermanence, we free ourselves from the shackles of regret and open our hearts to the boundless possibilities of the present moment. We learn to cherish each fleeting instant as a precious gift, and to find beauty and meaning in the ever-changing tapestry of life. And in doing so, we discover a profound sense of peace and contentment that transcends the fleeting pleasures and sorrows of this world. Chapter 5. Cultivating Gratitude. Gratitude, the antidote to regret, is a potent elixir that can transform even the darkest moments of our lives into sources of light and wisdom. In the face of regret, it is gratitude that offers us a lifeline, a means of finding meaning and purpose amidst the chaos of existence. To cultivate gratitude is to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, to turn our gaze away from the shadows of the past and towards the blessings that surround us in the present moment. It is to recognize the countless gifts that life bestows upon us each day, from the air we breathe to the love that sustains us. The Stoics understood the transformative power of gratitude and its ability to transmute even the most bitter regrets into sources of wisdom and growth. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Practicing gratitude, according to the Stoics, is not merely a passive state of mind, but an active practice, an ongoing commitment to finding beauty and meaning in every moment of our lives. It is a choice that we make each day to cultivate a spirit of thankfulness and appreciation for the myriad blessings that grace our lives. In cultivating gratitude, we learn to see the world with new eyes, to perceive the hidden wonders that lie concealed beneath the surface of everyday life. we discover that even in the midst of our deepest regrets, there is always something to be thankful for: a ray of sunlight piercing the darkness, a kind word spoken in a moment of need. As we journey through life, let us cultivate gratitude as a guiding star, a beacon of hope that illuminates our path through the darkest nights of the soul. Let us learn to see the world through the eyes of gratitude and to embrace each moment with open arms and an open heart. And in doing so, let us discover the true meaning of happiness, the joy that springs from a heart overflowing with gratitude for the precious gift of life itself. Chapter 6: Acceptance and Letting Go. In the tapestry of life, regrets often weave themselves into the fabric of our existence, leaving behind threads of longing and sorrow. Yet, the Stoics remind us that while we cannot change the past, we can choose how we respond to it. In this chapter, we explore the Stoic principles of acceptance and letting go as powerful antidotes to the poison of regret. Acceptance is the art of embracing life as it is, with all its imperfections and uncertainties. It is a radical act of surrender, a willingness to release our grip on the past and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities of the present moment. As Epictetus famously said, it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. To practice acceptance is to acknowledge the reality of our circumstances without judgment or resistance, to say yes to life, even when it unfolds in ways we did not expect or desire. It is to recognize that everything that happens to us is an opportunity for growth and learning, and to trust in the wisdom of the universe to guide us on our journey. Letting go, on the other hand, is the act of relinquishing our attachment to the past and releasing ourselves from the burden of regret. It is a process of unburdening ourselves from the weight of what might have been and embracing what is, with open hearts and open minds. To let go is to free ourselves from the shackles of regret and reclaim our power to create the life we truly desire. It is to forgive ourselves for our mistakes and shortcomings, and to recognize that we are worthy of love and happiness, just as we are. In the words of Seneca, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By practicing acceptance and letting go, we can liberate ourselves from the prison of regret and open ourselves to the boundless possibilities of the present moment. And in doing so, we can discover a newfound sense of freedom, joy, and peace that transcends the limitations of the past. Chapter 7: Cultivating Gratitude. Amidst the shadows of regret, gratitude emerges as a beacon of light, illuminating the path towards inner peace and fulfillment. In this chapter, we explore how the Stoic practice of gratitude can transform our relationship with regret and pave the way for a more joyful and meaningful existence. Gratitude is the antidote to regret, a powerful elixir that nourishes the soul and uplifts the spirit. It is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings that abound in our lives, even amidst the challenges and hardships we may face. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. To cultivate gratitude is to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, to dwell not on the regrets of the past, but on the abundance of blessings that surround us in the present moment. It is to recognize the beauty and wonder of life in its myriad forms, to savor the simple pleasures of a warm embrace, a gentle breeze, or a shared laugh with a loved one. Gratitude is not merely a passive state of mind, but an active practice that can be cultivated and nurtured over time. It is a choice we make each day to turn our attention away from the shadows of regret and towards the light of gratitude, allowing its warmth to permeate our hearts and minds. Through the practice of gratitude, we can transform even the most painful experiences into opportunities for growth and healing. We can find meaning and purpose in adversity and discover hidden blessings amidst the rubble of our regrets. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wrote, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In the tapestry of life, gratitude is the golden thread that binds us to the present moment and infuses each day with a sense of wonder and awe. By cultivating gratitude in our hearts, we can transcend the limitations of regret and embrace the fullness of life with open arms and grateful hearts. Chapter 8: Embracing Acceptance. In the crucible of regret, acceptance emerges as a powerful ally, a balm for the wounded soul and a gateway to inner peace. In this chapter, we delve into the Stoic principle of acceptance and explore how it can help us come to terms with our regrets and find a sense of serenity amidst life's uncertainties. Acceptance is the art of letting go, the willingness to surrender to the flow of life and embrace reality as it is, rather than as we wish it to be. It is the recognition that some things are beyond our control, and that our power lies not in resisting the inevitable, but in embracing it with grace and equanimity. For the Stoics, acceptance was not a passive resignation, but an active choice, a courageous act of surrender that enabled them to find freedom amidst the chaos of life. As the Roman philosopher Seneca wrote, we must accept the things we cannot change, have the courage to change the things we can, and have the wisdom to know the difference. To embrace acceptance is to release the grip of regret, to let go of the past and make peace with our mistakes and shortcomings. It is to recognize that our regrets do not define us, but are merely waypoints on the journey of self-discovery and growth. Acceptance does not mean denying or minimizing our regrets, but rather acknowledging them with compassion and understanding. It is the willingness to sit with our discomfort and pain, and to offer ourselves the same kindness and forgiveness we would extend to a friend in need. Through the practice of acceptance, we can find liberation from the shackles of regret and reclaim our power to shape our destiny. We can learn to dance with the rhythms of life, embracing its highs and lows with equal measure, and finding beauty and meaning in the ever-changing tapestry of existence. In the gentle embrace of acceptance, we discover a profound sense of peace and contentment, a deep knowing that all is as it should be, and that we are exactly where we need to be. And in that acceptance, we find the courage to live with open hearts and open minds, ready to embrace whatever life may bring with grace and gratitude. Chapter 9. Cultivating Gratitude. Gratitude, like a beacon in the darkness, illuminates the path forward, casting its warm glow upon even the most shadowed corners of our hearts. In this chapter, we explore the transformative power of gratitude and how cultivating this virtue can help us navigate the labyrinth of regret with newfound clarity and purpose. At its core, gratitude is the antidote to regret, the tonic that heals the wounds of the past and opens the door to a brighter future. It is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the blessings that surround us, even amidst life's trials and tribulations. For the Stoics, gratitude was not merely a fleeting emotion, but a way of life, a fundamental attitude of reverence and awe towards the universe and all its wonders. As the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Cultivating gratitude involves shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, from dwelling on our regrets to counting our blessings. It is the practice of savoring the simple joys of life, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of a blooming flower. One powerful way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on the things you are thankful for, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Write them down with intention and sincerity, allowing their warmth to permeate your heart and soul. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of mindfulness, of being fully present in the moment and savoring the richness of life's experiences. Take time each day to engage your senses, to feel the earth beneath your feet, to taste the sweetness of a ripe fruit, to listen to the symphony of nature's song. Gratitude is also a practice of reciprocity, a way of giving back to the world that has given us so much. Take time each day to express your gratitude to those around you, to thank them for their kindness, their love, and their support. In doing so, you not only deepen your own sense of gratitude, but also spread its warmth to those around you. Ultimately, gratitude is a choice, a conscious decision to see the beauty and wonder that surrounds us, even amidst life's challenges and disappointments. By cultivating gratitude in our hearts, we can transform our regrets into opportunities for growth and renewal, and embrace each moment with open arms and open hearts. Chapter 10. Embracing Impermanence. In the vast tapestry of existence, nothing remains unchanged, not even our regrets. In this chapter, we confront the fleeting nature of life and explore how embracing impermanence can help us make peace with our past and live more fully in the present. The Stoics, with their keen insight into the nature of reality, recognized impermanence as a fundamental truth of existence. "Everything flows," wrote the ancient philosopher Heraclitus, capturing the essence of this profound principle. From the shifting sands of time to the changing seasons of the soul, impermanence is woven into the very fabric of our being. For the Stoics, embracing impermanence was not an act of resignation, but of liberation, a letting go of attachment to the transient and ephemeral, and a recognition of the eternal dance of creation and destruction that shapes the universe. In the face of regret, embracing impermanence offers us a powerful perspective shift, a reminder that the past is but a memory and the future but a dream. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we can release our grip on the ghosts of yesterday and the shadows of tomorrow, and embrace the ever-unfolding mystery of life. One way to embrace impermanence is through the practice of mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the here and now. By anchoring our awareness in the present moment, we can free ourselves from the grip of regret and open ourselves to the richness and beauty of life as it unfolds before us. Another way to embrace impermanence is through the practice of acceptance, the willingness to surrender to the natural flow of life and let go of our resistance to change. By embracing the impermanent nature of all things, we can find peace amidst the chaos of existence and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that lie beyond. Ultimately, embracing impermanence is a radical act of self-liberation, a letting go of the past and a stepping into the boundless potential of the present moment. By embracing impermanence, we can transform our regrets into opportunities for growth and renewal and awaken to the radiant beauty of life in all its fleeting glory. Chapter 11. The Wisdom of Acceptance. In the crucible of regret, acceptance emerges as a beacon of hope, a guiding light that illuminates the path to inner peace and healing. In this chapter, we delve into the profound wisdom of acceptance and explore how it can empower us to transcend regret and embrace life with courage and grace. At its core, acceptance is a radical act of self-love, a declaration of our inherent worthiness and dignity regardless of our past mistakes or shortcomings. It is a recognition that we are worthy of forgiveness and compassion, both from others and from ourselves, and that our worth is not contingent upon our actions or achievements. For the Stoics, acceptance was not a passive surrender to fate, but an active embrace of reality, as it is a willingness to meet life's challenges with courage and equanimity, and to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. In the realm of regret, acceptance is a powerful antidote to the pain of the past, a healing balm that soothes the wounds of the soul and frees us from the burden of guilt and shame. By accepting our regrets with compassion and forgiveness, we can release their hold on our hearts and minds and reclaim our power to live with authenticity and integrity. One way to cultivate acceptance is through the practice of self-compassion, the art of treating ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of pain or suffering. By offering ourselves the same love and compassion that we would offer to a dear friend, we can soften the harsh edges of regret and nurture a sense of inner peace and wholeness within ourselves. Another way to cultivate acceptance is through the practice of radical honesty, the courage to face our regrets with clarity and humility, and to take responsibility for our actions without judgment or blame. By owning our mistakes with courage and integrity, we can release ourselves from the grip of regret and open ourselves to the possibility of redemption and growth. Ultimately, acceptance is a journey of self-discovery and transformation, a journey that leads us from the darkness of regret to the light of self-compassion and forgiveness. By embracing acceptance, we can transcend regret and awaken to the boundless potential of the present moment, where new beginnings await and the possibilities are endless. Chapter 12. Cultivating Gratitude. In the fertile soil of gratitude, seeds of healing and renewal take root, nourished by the gentle rains of appreciation and the warm sunshine of contentment. In this chapter, we explore the transformative power of gratitude and how cultivating an attitude of thankfulness can help us navigate the terrain of regret with greater ease and resilience. Gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling of happiness or satisfaction. It is a deep-seated appreciation for the richness and abundance of life, even in the face of adversity and loss. It is a recognition of the countless blessings that surround us each day, from the simple pleasures of a warm cup of tea to the profound beauty of a sunset. For the Stoics, gratitude was not merely a pleasant sentiment, but a foundational virtue, a cornerstone of wisdom and resilience that could help us find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging circumstances. By cultivating gratitude, we can shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, and from what we've lost to what remains, allowing us to embrace life with open arms and an open heart. One way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of mindfulness, the art of paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and non-judgmental awareness. By slowing down and savoring the small moments of beauty and joy that abound in our lives, we can cultivate a deep sense of appreciation for the richness of the here and now. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of reflection, the act of looking back on our lives with compassion and gratitude, and recognizing the countless ways in which we have been supported and uplifted by others. By acknowledging the kindness and generosity of those who have touched our lives, we can cultivate a sense of connection and belonging that transcends the boundaries of regret and resentment. Ultimately, gratitude is a choice, a decision to see the world through the lens of abundance rather than scarcity, and to embrace each moment with an open heart and a spirit of thankfulness. By cultivating gratitude, we can transform regret into resilience and find joy and meaning in the midst of life's challenges and uncertainties. Chapter 13: Acceptance and Letting Go. In the labyrinth of regret, acceptance serves as our guiding light, illuminating the path to inner peace and freedom. In this chapter, we explore the profound wisdom of acceptance and letting go, and how these practices can help us release the grip of regret and embrace life with grace and equanimity. Acceptance is the art of surrendering to the reality of the present moment, acknowledging what is with a spirit of openness and non-resistance. It is a radical act of self-compassion, allowing us to make peace with our past mistakes and failures, and to embrace ourselves with unconditional love and acceptance. For the Stoics, acceptance was not a passive resignation to fate, but an active choice to align ourselves with the natural order of the universe, to embrace life's joys and sorrows with equal measure, and to find meaning and purpose in the midst of adversity. By accepting the reality of the present moment, we can release ourselves from the burden of regret and self-recrimination, and open ourselves to the possibility of growth and transformation. Letting go is the companion to acceptance, a gentle releasing of the past and a surrendering to the flow of life. It is a practice of forgiveness and compassion, allowing us to release ourselves from the chains of regret and remorse, and to step into the fullness of our being with courage and grace. One way to cultivate acceptance and letting go is through the practice of mindfulness, the art of bringing our attention back to the present moment with kindness and curiosity. By tuning into our thoughts and emotions with mindfulness, we can observe the ebb and flow of regret without getting swept away by its currents and cultivate a sense of spaciousness and ease in our hearts. Another way to cultivate acceptance and letting go is through the practice of self-compassion, the act of extending kindness and understanding to ourselves in moments of pain and difficulty. By treating ourselves with the same warmth and compassion that we would offer to a dear friend, we can soften the harsh edges of regret and self-judgment and embrace ourselves with love and acceptance. Ultimately, acceptance and letting go are not destinations to be reached, but ongoing practices to be cultivated in each moment. By embracing the reality of the present moment with acceptance and letting go, we can release ourselves from the grip of regret and open ourselves to the infinite possibilities of life. Chapter 14: Cultivating Gratitude and Appreciation. In the tapestry of our lives, gratitude and appreciation are the golden threads that infuse each moment with beauty and meaning. In this chapter, we delve into the transformative power of gratitude and appreciation, and how these practices can help us transcend the shadow of regret and embrace the fullness of life with joy and abundance. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and savoring the blessings and gifts that grace our lives each day. It is a recognition of the inherent goodness and abundance that surrounds us, even in the midst of hardship and struggle. By cultivating gratitude, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is present and awaken to the richness and wonder of the present moment. One way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of keeping a gratitude journal, a daily ritual of reflecting on the things we are grateful for and expressing our appreciation for the abundance in our lives. By taking time each day to count our blessings and savor the small joys and pleasures of life, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude that permeates our entire being and infuses each moment with joy and wonder. Another way to cultivate gratitude is through the practice of expressing appreciation for the people we love and cherish. By taking time to acknowledge and thank the people who enrich our lives with their presence and love, we can deepen our connections and strengthen the bonds of love and friendship that sustain us through life's ups and downs. In addition to cultivating gratitude, appreciation is the practice of finding beauty and meaning in the ordinary moments of life. It is a recognition of the sacredness and wonder that permeates each moment, if only we have eyes to see and hearts to receive. By cultivating appreciation, we can awaken to the beauty and magic that surrounds us each day, and open ourselves to the fullness of life with wonder and awe. Ultimately, Gratitude and appreciation are not just practices, but ways of being in the world, a way of living with open hearts and grateful spirits, even in the face of life's challenges and uncertainties. By cultivating gratitude and appreciation, we can transcend the shadow of regret and embrace the fullness of life with joy, wonder, and abundance. Chapter 15: Embracing Stoic Wisdom for a Life Without Regret. In the final chapter of our journey, we embrace the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to navigate the complexities of regret and emerge with newfound clarity, resilience, and peace. Drawing upon the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers, we uncover invaluable insights and practical strategies for living a life free from the burden of regret. Stoicism teaches us that regret arises from our attachment to external outcomes and our failure to align our actions with our highest values and principles. By embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, we can cultivate a mindset that is resilient in the face of adversity and unwavering in its commitment to living a life of integrity and purpose. Central to the Stoic approach to regret is the concept of amor fati, the love of fate, which encourages us to accept and embrace whatever life brings our way, whether it be success or failure, joy or sorrow. By adopting an attitude of acceptance and gratitude for the present moment, we can transform regret into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery, recognizing that every experience, no matter how painful, holds the potential for wisdom and insight. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what is within our control and let go of what is not. By directing our energy and attention towards our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we can cultivate a sense of agency and empowerment, regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, we reclaim our power to shape our own destiny and live a life of purpose and meaning. Moreover, Stoicism offers us practical strategies for reframing regret and finding meaning in adversity. Through practices such as negative visualization, premeditation of adversity, and self-reflection, we can cultivate resilience and develop a greater sense of perspective and gratitude for the challenges that life presents us with. By viewing regret as an opportunity for growth and learning, we can transform it from a source of suffering into a catalyst for personal transformation and self-improvement. Ultimately, Stoicism offers us a path to liberation from the shackles of regret, enabling us to embrace life's challenges with courage, resilience, and equanimity. By embodying the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can transcend regret and live with clarity, purpose, and peace, embracing each moment with gratitude and acceptance, and finding fulfillment in the journey itself. As we conclude our exploration into the Stoic approach to dealing with regret, we are reminded that regret is not a sign of weakness, but rather an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. By embracing the principles of Stoic philosophy, acceptance, resilience, and wisdom, we can transcend the grip of regret and live with greater clarity, purpose, and peace. Let us remember that regret is not the end of the road, but rather a stepping stone on the path to self-mastery and fulfillment. As we face the inevitable challenges and setbacks of life, may we draw upon the wisdom of the Stoics to navigate with courage, resilience, and grace. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let us cultivate the strength and resilience to face life's trials with equanimity and acceptance, knowing that each moment is an opportunity for growth and transformation. And so, as we bid farewell to this journey, let us carry forth the timeless wisdom of Stoicism in our hearts and minds, empowering us to live with greater clarity, purpose, and peace, and to embrace each moment with gratitude and acceptance. Until we meet again on the path of wisdom and self-discovery, may we walk with courage, resilience, and grace, embracing life's challenges with open arms and finding fulfillment in the journey itself.